จะชวนเธอไปเดินหนังแล้วว่าจะชวนเธอไปกินข้าวอยากจะคุยเรื่องของสองเราให้เรื่องเก่าๆที่ยังค้างคาก็เพราะว่าฉันในช่วงนี้งานมันยุ่งเป็นว่าเลยไม่ค่อยมีเวลาจะพาเธอออกไปเที่ยวเลยว่าจะพาเธอไปเดอะมอลล์แล้วไปต่อกันที่เซ็นทรัลไปพอเรียนก็ไปกันแค่มีเธอกับฉันก็พอแต่ไม่ไปพันที
Hello everyone. This is Ketsana from Ilao, and today I am here at the Paris Suite Hotel in Las Vegas. And guess what? I have a special guest today. His name is Sek Loso, coming straight from Thailand. He is the best top-notch selling artist of Thailand, sold over 12 million copies of album. And guess what? The guy that produced this album is Owen Morris, who produced such acts as Oasis, Ash, and Verve. We're going to go and see what he's got to tell us. Check it out.
Loso always mean low society. In Thailand, it's sort of different kind of people. They call the people rich and posh. That's high so. I'm not high so, I'm low so.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Las Vegas. The music is pretty much rock and roll.
Yeah, we call our music's like rock and roll music.
Rock and roll.
It's just not specific one, not like heavy metal, not grunge, not hardcore music. So it's rock and roll. Rock and roll mean everything. It's mean like pop song. It could be a punk song. It could be whatever.
Your musical inspiration must definitely be from the rock genre.
Absolutely.
Can you name some of the main artists or musicians or band that inspired you to play rock and roll?
I love this band.
The Rolling Stones. And you, sir?
I'm the same. Rolling Stones, Jimi Hendrix, Cream, the sort of the older bands. Nowadays, people like Green Day, Nirvana, from obviously that whole grunge scene, Pearl Jam, that sort of vibe really. And I listen to some poppy stuff as well, but more rock. Three or four-piece blues, rock and roll.
Sek. Loso is of course the name of the band.
Yes.
Before it was known as Loso. Now it's Sek Loso. And I know that your album right now, which is in English, is called For God's Sake.
Yes.
That's an excellent theme. What made you come out with an album for Sek Loso, which is so similar to your name as Sek?
Yeah, because we try to tell English people that my name is Sek, not sex, not that why we named it
For God's sake.
For God's sake, yeah.
I love that name because it's just like, that's a normal exclamation kind of, for God's sake, it's so hot. I see that this producer of your album is Owen Morris. Wow.
Let Chris talk about Owen.
Okay, Chris, give us some goodies on Owen Morris.
Owen. I've only been with the band like a couple of months now, and Eric was telling me about Owen, and I was scared.
Were you like?
Yeah. But what a lovely man. But he's just 100% all the time, full on man.
Ah.
And the most amazing person to work with. I've worked with like people who think they're producers, no one really famous before, but spend hours doing everything, getting the sound right, whereas Owen, it's going, get it done, down the pub, finished. Do it as quickly as possible, get it right.
And that's it.
And that's it. No messing around, straight away.
No messing around.
And it sounds incredible.
Wow. I mean, this guy has produced such acts as Oasis,
Yes.
The Ash. I mean, you name it. These guys are selling millions and millions of albums worldwide. How is it, Sek, to work with such a phenomenal producer?
Really good. I mean, Owen Morris is the best man, the best man I have ever met in my life. He's the greatest rock and roll producer, and he brought me a lot of different kind of music, to my life, and he makes me more rock and roll. Obviously, I'm a rock and roll man.
Right.
And he put something on me like, oh man, I had never seen that before, and sort of we I mean the band and him sort of mixed together and
a good chemistry.
comes out with For God's Sake, which is
For God's Sake, there you go.
It's gonna rock the world.
So did he have any word to say like what this album should be named, or was it just like you came up with it? For God's sake, let's go for it.
Yeah, just for God's sake.
So it's more for God's sake. Sake, for God's sake. This album is done. Your music is very, very cool. I mean, I followed your music in the early 90s.
Thank you.
Okay, I went back to Laos in 1998, and once when I went back to Laos, every pub, every nightclub, every corner of the street that have kids banging on guitar, they would play your song. And one of them, I'm going to tell you. Some song. I mean, that is a cool song. It's got great lyrics. It's got great hooks, and it's got really, really easy flowing chords. It's G, key G. So it's like 4 or 5 chord song.
Yes.
A kid from the street pick up guitar, can play it. How do you feel that not only in Thailand you're huge, but in the neighboring country, as in like Laos, Vietnam, or even Cambodia, are playing your song? How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel great. Honestly, I really love loud people. I found that they are very, generous. I mean,
Humble.
Generous, humble.
Yeah, and broad-minded as well.
Open-minded.
Open-minded.
Yeah. I mean, they're very cool people.
They kick back.
Yeah, and I love Cambodian.
Cambodian.
Yeah,
Cambodian.
Lao, Cambodian.
Very similar culture.
Yeah, and they love our music. I was very surprised when I was here about 2 years ago, and they could sing my song, and they could not speak Thai at all.
No, really.
Yeah,
Singing your songs.
and
Whoa.
they can sing my song,
Perfect.
very perfectly. Yeah.
Because I'm sure they listen to it, like rewind back and forth. Okay, write it in English.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if you think about it, the Thai and the Lao language is very similar.
Yeah.
And for me, from being a Lao American, to go back to my country back in the 90s and to hear your song just like everywhere, I'm like, okay, I gotta check out this album. And that song, it was just like amazing. Every corner of the street, every bar, you would hear it. What do you expect from this For God's Sake album?
To be honest, I just want to be good musician. I just want to tour around the world. I don't really care about the album selling. How many copies it's gonna be. I don't really care.
You just want to do good music.
I just want to be good musician. I just want to be good songwriter. I just want, because I love music.
Yeah.
But it should be good if there, 10 million people buy my CDs.
Yeah, of course. That's nice too, shopping money. So I see here you've got new faces, your band member. It's nothing compared to what was the Loso in the past. I would like for them to introduce themselves quickly. Okay. You, sir?
Yeah, name's Eric Clavonche, I'm the drummer, and I've been playing drums for Sek now for about 2 years, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 years.
3 years.
And you have been with Sek for?
Yeah, but 2 years. I met him 2 years ago. First time we ever came to performance was in America, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
And you guys met here?
I met him in London. It was like just a little ad in the back of one of the music press saying, looking for a bass playing drummer, established Asian rock star.
And he put that ad in there?
Yeah, and there's these, you get all this rubbish spoken in England in the music scene, so I was like...
Signed band.
Yeah, signed band, we're doing this, doing that, and they're signed to an internet label, rehearse in their garage and do a gig for their mum and dad at their wedding or something. So I was like, well, checked it out, and got the gig.
Wow.
And he said, come to America and we're going to Thailand to do this tour and stuff. I was like, we'll see, Then it happened, I was like, wow, shit.
That's it, and then from that day on, you were always on the road.
Super famous, like, whoa. Scared. I got to the airport, signing some security guard's shirt. And I've never even been in the country before, and it's just...
Was that your first time to go to Thailand?
Thailand, yeah.
It must have been culture shock.
Yeah, it was just...
From London to Thailand.
Yeah, it took a couple of weeks for my head to adjust. I was like, you can't do that.
You can't do that, you can do this.
And everyone's really friendly and really nice, and it's just like, wow, no attitude, no aggravation, no nothing.
And you, sir?
Acha. Your name is Acha.
Acha.
But the other nickname is Ling.
Oh, Ling. You must be that,
Yeah.
monkey.
Yeah,
so tell us,
primate-like tendencies,
so you must be that. In our language, it's like hidu. Kind of somebody who's really like spaz, very hyperactive, spasm. So I'm sure you're calmer when you're on stage with everybody else.
No, I'm at my calmest now.
Oh no.
This is me when I'm quiet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're more kicked back now.
Yeah.
So do you enjoy working with Sek?
Oh, I love it. It's only been like a couple of months, but it's been...
So you're like the newbie?
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Baby.
I'm the baby. I don't want to get kicked.
You don't want to get kicked yet.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know it was 10 years.
Wow.
He's my old friend.
Wow, so it's a good chemistry then.
Yeah.
It's a friendship, and at the same time, the working musician chemistry. Well, welcome to America. Is this your first time here?
First time.
มาครั้งแรกโอ้สนุกบ่สนุกหลายได้ไปเที่ยวลาสเวกัสได้ไปเที่ยว
Show him Las Vegas.
After the party tonight. We'll show you. Okay, wow, Mr. Sek, you're like a superstar status, stardom. I mean, talk about star. How do you feel that you're coming out with an English album? Are you going to go back to your fans and play some more Thai music, or are you going to just like continue on with your English album?
The plan is we're going to do it at the same time. I mean, we're going to do Thai and English. We might do English album in Thai version as well. Like if we release English album and then we go back to the Thai version, something like that. Or we can do, both.
All tears of the sun, death is parts of life. You and I are some of them.
Loso always mean low society. In Thailand, it's sort of different kind of people. They call the people who are rich and posh. That's high soul. I'm not high soul. I'm low soul.
feel that not only in Thailand you're huge, but in the neighboring country, as in like Laos, Vietnam, or even Cambodia, are playing your song? How do you feel about that?
ก็จะชอบอะไรนักหนาหล่อก็ไม่หล่อคนเนี้ยเพลงต่อไปต้องขอแรงทุกคนชูมือสูงๆแล้วช่วยกันปรบมือด้วยนะครับโอเคไหมครับโอเคไหมครับ One, two, three, four. สูงๆครับเลย
I read that you went to live in London about 2 years ago to study the language. You speak perfect English with a beautiful English accent. I mean, is this from just working with these guys, or just you've always studied English before, or you just went to London and said, I just want to learn?
And I went to Hampstead School, which is very good. I've been there for 6 months.
6 months?
Yes.
You learned English in 6 months?
Yes.
Okay.
Not too bad.
You gotta give us the teacher's name, the books, your tutor. I mean, how was it juggling the learning experience being in London, juggling the education in London between your music career in Thailand as a superstar, and now you left that? How was it juggling the two things?
I'm all right with everything. I mean, I will do what I want to do. You know, the fan waiting for me, they love me, and I love them too.
Yeah.
And in that time, what I got to do is just go on to school and then, read.
You had to do something for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think you earned it.
To be honest, I archived everything, like from the past 10 years, because we've been working so hard about that, and I want to sort of relax, for a while. I mean, it's 2 years, and all that time, I sort of, writing the song all the time as well,
When you were gone in London.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So that this English album, was it all written in London, or was it written in Thailand in between?
Some in London, mostly in London, and some of them in Bangkok, in Singapore, even real world.
On a plane, taking a little break at the beach. I see that you guys were hit so bad with tsunami. That must have really hurt you as well. I mean, how did you? What really inspired you to get in that studio and say, okay, I'm going to record this song for them?
We were recording at the Real World studio at Bath. Yeah.
Peter Gabriel's place.
Yeah, and I've read in the newspaper every day about tsunami disaster, and I told myself I got to do something. I got to write a song about them, you know, and then I just sat on somewhere, you know, very very small room with the piano, and I started writing that song in the air, and then we you know, we sort of go back to the big room and then sort of jam, you know, and then this comes out with in the air.
Wow.
Because I really like this song a lot, you know.
Wow. That's amazing. I mean, instant reflex in a way.
Thanks.
I mean, that comes in the territory of being a producer, a writer, and a singer. Also, you did one song which I took a listen to. อยากจะไปพันทิป But you did it in English.
Yeah.
That is cool, and
really?
it's named Bangkok. But how hard was it for you to take a song that's so famous, that's a big hit, and then suddenly you're like, okay, I'm going to put an English version to it? Were you just like, okay, this is a new concept, the lyrics got to be new, or was it just like an instant reflex too?
I got to tell, you know, one of my fans like who they know this song as you know, Thai version, just Pantip, and then I just sort of translate into English. That's it, you know, like not the real meaning of that one.
Because it spoke about.
Yeah, but it's quite the same. Like I want to take you to Bangkok.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's journal.
in Thai.
Journey,
in Thai, ก็ว่าจะชวนเธอไปดูหนัง It mean like I wanna
take you
take
out
you
to
to
movies.
Yeah, something like that. And so I'm Thai man. I'm a Thai rock and roll man.
Yes.
A dirty man.
A dirty man. You guys hear that? You guys hear that? He said, I'm a dirty man.
Yeah, I'm a dirty
That's,
man.
you know, I mean, it's amazing. Sometimes it's hard to take a very, very famous song to turn it into another language. Because...
Not really. To me, it's just very easy to do it because, you know, it's just write, you know, rock and roll words on it. It's easy. You know?
But I'm sure it was really fun to do the new version.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what's next? What's after this? Las Vegas. Where are you guys going?
We go to Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
Houston, Texas.
And then after that, you're back home?
Yeah.
So are you going to be stationed in Bangkok, or are you going to be back in London?
In Bangkok first, and then we have a European tour on November as well.
Start November.
Yeah,
I see that.
And, go back to do M150 concert.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to have this, you know, one-on-one kind of thing with the band, because I know you guys are crazily like busy trying to walk the strips. Want to go and check out the Vegas, and I'm sure you want to do a little shopping here and there, and hopefully, you know, you come back again, and you know, we'll get hooked up, and we'll see what's afterward. You know, maybe perhaps next year, perhaps your album will go platinum, and then we can say, can we please tell us a story about your platinum sell? And good luck with working with Owen Morris in the future, and good luck with For God's Sake, sell a lot, sell a lot. And you know what? They say, whatever happens in Vegas stays. And I'm sure you guys are ready for that. Like he said, guys, Sek said, I'm a dirty man. He's a rock and roll man.
อมพระมาพูดก็ไม่เชื่อหน้าเหนือใจเสืออย่างเธอใครเตือนไม่ฟังว่าอย่าเผลอมีใจให้อมพระมาพูดก็ไม่เชื่อหน้าใสใจเสือเชื่อไม่ได้ประวัติโชคโชนเชื่อใจมากี่คนเคยนับบ้างไหม
Loso is mean low society. In Thailand, you know, it's sort of different kind of people. You know, they call the people who rich and posh. That's high so. I'm not high so. I'm not so.
feel that not only in Thailand you're huge, but in the neighboring country, as in like Laos, Vietnam, or even Cambodia, are playing your song? How do you feel about that?
ก็ชอบอะไรนักหนาหล่อก็ไม่หล่อคนเนี้ย
All right, everybody, you know everything about Sek Loso. Well, almost everything. Thank you so much, Sek Loso, especially for giving us the exclusive interview. And thank you so much to Paris Hotel Las Vegas for giving us this beautiful, beautiful room to have this interview with Sek Loso. Me, on behalf of Ilao Entertainment, would like to thank the crew who made this possible. Also would like to thank our sponsors, M150, Beer Lao, and Shark Energy Drink, who brought us this moment with Sek Loso. But you know what? This is not the end of Ilao Entertainment. Ilao Entertainment will bring you more shows in the future, and you have to tune in, okay? Bye. We're gonna go to the concert. Check it out. Yeah.